And we're back for another hike. This one is a continuation of the Bruce Trail, the Caledon Hills section from my hike before, where I went with my buddy Caleb. At that point, we decided to pull out because it was just horrendous, stormy weather. And, you know, we decided let's just redo this again, or continue another time, should I say. And so that's what I'm doing today. So I've got about an 18-kilometer hike, and I'll be camping and staying overnight, and then tomorrow finishing off about 6 roughly to the completion of the section. So today is supposed to be an awesome day. It's a bit hot, but that's okay. No rain in the forecast, and it should be just beautiful. So I'm looking forward to it. It's nice now. I've recovered from my sickness from the water, the bacterial infection. So I'm a little apprehensive now, as probably most people would be, drinking water, but I trust the filter now. I got some new ones and should be good to go. So, all right, let's kick it. For this hike, I tried to do something that people had mentioned in some of the videos I watched online, and about packing your fears. There's a tendency of whatever you're afraid of to overdo it, right? So, I mean, the nice thing is this is just a day hike and then an overnight. So basically 2 days of hiking. It's not as bad as, you know, before, or long duration. So I was able to reduce a lot of things. I was able to not have a tarp this time. I'm going to take a bit of a gamble that it's not going to rain. It's not much of a gamble. I have a tent still. I have a little bit less clothes. I packed too many warm items last time, and it's just summertime right now. It's so hot. Also, less stove cooking stuff. I packed an extra gas container last time and a small stove. Not needed, right? Like, you can always make do, I think, with certain things. So this time around, I tried to go a little bit lighter, a little bit smarter. However, I did pack 2 water filters. I guess I still am packing my fears, but I don't want to horse around with that again. So 2 is 1, 1 is none. I just saw on the side of the trail. Looks like they're snowmaking. They are snowmaking machines. It's pretty unique. Can't imagine they have been in use for any while, but yeah, I guess it's because we're close to Hockley Valley, the ski hill. Maybe that's what it is. It's a hot one today, but it's not too bad actually. The one thing I did in preparation, a lesson learned from last time, was I bought and brought some electrolyte supplements, some tablets to put in my water. Even though I drank a ton of water last time, I guess the sodium, potassium, etc., whatever minerals, I just sweated out a crazy amount, and I was getting some supreme cramps in my thighs, which I've never had before, and it made it really hard to walk. So this time I was like, all right, I'm going to get something to supplement that more than just water, and then hopefully that's going to help me out. A surveillance camera? A surveillance camera? Griffith! Griffith! Sound of water. They'll be nice. I've got 2 bottles from home, but I'm going to need more. I'm going to be going through a lot today. I'm sweating quite a bit, so let's go check it out. It looks like it's going to be a pretty solid source. It's pretty loud from up here. So I did the test already at home before I came out here, just to make sure everything was golden with the bubbles. So blowing back into it, not pushing bubbles back in the filter. So that's good news. I'm happy about that. Absolutely lovely. I just enjoyed myself some sweet BJ action. I just laid back on the rock and indulged. Best beef jerky I've ever had in my life. Admittedly, when we packed it in early at the end of our last trip, cutting it a day short, I really felt bummed out. It was like you feel like you're giving up. You know, you have this goal and you want to challenge through and persevere no matter what. Rain and snow, whatever circumstances throw at you. But I have to say, it was just 100% for the best. Like, not only did it just lightning and thunder that whole next day and night, today is just a perfect day. I'm having such a fun time. It's super peaceful. The weather's awesome. I'm just feeling great. And I think I made the right choice, right? It's about having fun. Maybe I'll stop by and hit a quick 9 too, you know? Making good pace. Do some golfing. Part of me kind of wishes I was doing what those guys are doing. Having some pints, cranking some balls. Sounds pretty good too. There we go. Head up yonder. Do some black diamonds. Looks like Gary Larson likes skiing here. All these ski hills are reminding me of how awesome it is in the winter. Carving down the hill, planting around your ski pole. But those poles are not as good as these trekking poles, baby! Oh yeah! Beautiful countryside. I was mistaken. I thought it was the Wasaga River, but it's not a Wasaga River. It was awesome. I just felt like Wolverine. So dorky. I could smell all of a sudden bug spray. And literally like about 100 meters later, I caught up with the guy. And then it was the dude. I could smell him from like far distance, man. I like used my sniffer and tracked him. Sounds creepy when you say that. A lot of elevation changes on this section. Ups and downs. Steep ups and downs too. Whew, it's kicking my butt. A little bit of sweat dripping from my hat. This looks like a good source. I know that there is water close to my camp, but I'm not sure in the weeks how it's changed in fluctuation and level and quality as well. So this is a good option to come back to this if I need to. So good to know. Things have grown in a bit since I was last here and scoping things. But in all honesty, it's not too bad. Yeah, this will do nicely right here. Perfect. Here it is, home sweet home for the night, all set up. So the nice thing is, I've got some good shade here, and just some privacy as well from with these bushes that are in front. But it's a good spot. The nice thing about it is that there's like no mosquitoes. Being out in the open and not in the forest, there's like a couple just like horseflies or something coming around, but nothing too crazy. It's very manageable, and I'm very stoked. This is nice to be relaxing. Now I'm gonna go probably get some more water and then and start making dinner and just chilling out now. This view is mesmerizing. It's so beautiful and quiet and peaceful. That tends to be the trend, the theme so far of things today. It's been great. It's a pretty big day. I'd say close to 20 kilometers, and my dogs are barking. I'm pooched. I think that's probably about my max, I would say 18, 20. There's more time in the day, but it's nice to be able to get to camp, set up, do what you need to do. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see myself maybe going 25, 30. Whew, that's a lot. Have to lighten my load, if anything, because the pack probably would weigh me down with what I have it at, so yeah, who knows, who knows. So I am trying to reduce my cooking weight with different products here. Managed to get a smaller 700 ml titanium cup using these smaller canisters. The problem is I carry just such a robust fire kit here. That's where, there's the stove. This guy's gonna be a beauty. Primus stove, just got this one. So I'll be testing that out. See how it goes, nice and small. But see all these other things, I got this, you know, little firebox stove just in case. Other tinder tins and stuff. I mean, I don't know, I could probably leave a few of those home. So the flame control on this thing is amazing, which is great. Definitely positive. See how it goes on fuel. One sort of knock though is that you have to balance it so carefully. The other one that I have is bigger, but it folds out more of a tripod right on the ground, which you can adjust to different curves in the ground, whatnot. But looks, this thing's going pretty good. So for dinner tonight, macaroni and cheese product. Okay. The nice thing about it is it has a lot of calories. It's 480 for half pouch, so that's pretty solid. It's at 960. That's a lot of calories, and I haven't really eaten much today, and I'm pretty hungry. So this will be fantastic. Get this into me. Knife for the day. Benchmade bug out in the 20 CV. That's great. The stove test turned out well. It cooled down really quickly. Boiled things up pretty quick as well. I didn't have to crank it either, which is great, and it preserved a lot of gas. So it's good to know. This thing seems very efficient and fantastic so far. Yeah. I was looking at my gear, specifically my food now, and realized that could be an area that definitely I could reduce some weight. Again, I guess I'm packing for my fears more than I thought, but let's look at this stash. Okay, so breakfast, a snack, another snack, maybe take those two for fun. See, I'm just thinking if I need an emergency lunch, trail mix, extra breakfast, doesn't take too much. And to be honest, this isn't too bad. A couple extra snacks, whatever. Bourbon, you gotta be kidding me. Of course I need that. And then these guys now. So, a cup, not too bad. But maybe a little less, who knows. Just looking at this other pouch, this could probably be a spot to reduce some weight, definitely too. Most of the time I do bring tarps or hammock camps, so I carry quite a bit of cordage. You can see there's about 4 or 5 hanks there and a bunch of carabiners. I just like carabiners, but maybe I don't need this many for a little one-nighter, or you know, even a couple days. I probably don't need that many. You know, I think I got it. There's just too much stuff in here. I got too many Re-Dumdum-cies, you know, like I'm looking out for the extra, you know, if I'm gonna use it, I don't know. Macaroni and cheese product didn't really hit the mark. It was unsurprisingly difficult to get the noodles, I guess, to be soft. I left it for about half an hour, stirred it twice, like had a lot of water. It was ready to go, good conditions, but they just were still hard. But you know what? Just a lot of calories, so that did the trick. I was hungry, and now I'm not. It's been an awesome day, but it's time to do some sleeping, time to do some dozing. A little visit from Mr. Sandman. It's nappy time. I'm all tuckered out. See you in the morning. Good morning. It was a very pleasant sleep. Went to bed around 9:30. Woke up maybe just like a little bit here and there, but slept awesome. About 5:30 right now. One of the things I was really surprised with was how much condensation there was in the tent. I'm really glad that I brought like a microfiber cloth to wipe it down, because even just trying to wipe the tent down, it was dripping off. I had to wring it out 5 or 6 times easily. Yeah, it was pretty damp in here. So I'm curious as to how that might equate to winter camping. It could actually get you pretty cold, I think, but who knows? So that was a very successful camp. I had privacy. It worked out great. There was no rain, no disturbances from animals or anything like that. It was just, it was really, really awesome. It worked out great, and I'm super happy. So my trek today will be from here about 6 to 7 kilometers roughly, to end off in Mono Center, and that's the end of the Caledon Hills section. So this is pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. Just kind of savoring the last bit. Very nice. I wonder if it's just like a deer. Could be like a male deer getting all worked up. I don't know. Would have been nice to catch this spot in about a month, give or take. Be feasting some delicious apples. The smell of this meadow is heavenly. It's unbelievable. There's all these guys here, but man, do they ever smell sweet. And this whole place is just covered in them. Look at these beautiful horses. All right, I'll move along. I'm sure glad to be doing this section in the morning. It's pretty hot. I imagine by about 1 o'clock it would just be a blazer. And you come off the road and they give you some crazy stuff right away. Look at these sweet rocks. This reminds me of the Toronto section down by Glen Eden. Whew. This is some adventurous terrain here. Literally right off the road. Wasn't expecting this. This is awesome. Whew. Made it out alive, if you can say that. Keep your eyes peeled for stumps with the M engraved on them. There's lots all over the trail. It's a lot of fun to try and find them. All right, reached Mono Cliffs. That is the end of the Caledon Hills section and the start of the Dufferin Highlands section. I did it. I love these journeys. They've been so enjoyable and have offered so diverse of emotions and settings and environments. It's been amazing. Thanks for watching, and see you around.